Hey, how's it going? This is the Work From Home Show. I'm Marion LaSalle, and this is Lady Lou.
Hello, hello. And how are you all out there?
Whew.
Whew.
How is everybody? Here in Texas, it's been a very hot summer, and now we're running into the time where it's starting to rain and cool down, and it's feeling not quite fall, but I can tell it's coming. How about you, Lady Lou?
I'm so ready for it. I can feel it in the air. We really are ready for fall and
Oh
cooler
yes,
weather and rain. We've
absolutely.
been getting beautiful rain, so we're
Yeah.
very happy right now in Texas.
It's true. It's true. Well, this is the Work From Home Show, and we've got a doozy for you again today. Today, we're focusing on Lady Lou and all the cool things that she's creating. She is in the creative mode. She's not working alone. She's got some really cool people that are helping her make her dreams come true. And so we'll tell you a little bit about the people behind her. The kind of people that you never hear about, right? I like to give them credit just as well as the people in the front. Uh, I also have a client that he has the senior estate concierge, and he is the dreamer. He's the person that puts it all out there, and then we, the people underneath him, not below him, but underneath side on the sides, we're the ones that make the magic happen that he has envisioned. And that's how I look at what you're doing, Lady Lou. You have this vision, and then you're directing. You're a director.
I'm a director.
You're a director, directing us to help you create this wonderful dream that you've had. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's funny.
And here's what one of my mentors gave me. Isn't that adorable?
It is.
That's my new little magic wand.
It really is cute. Yes, thank you. So, if you are watching us on Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever, YouTube, if you're watching us and you want to talk to us, there is a way. You can make comments, you can ask questions, you can talk to us, and we can even put your information up on the screen. So, don't be shy. Let us know what you want to do, what you want to watch, what you want to talk about, because we want to share. We are the sharers. We are the people that have the ability to share your dreams with you as well. So don't be shy. Right,
Yeah.
Lady Lou? No
Oh,
shyness.
so true. Our middle name is Share,
It's
both of
true.
us. That if we can't share, we're stuck. We're miserable. We want to have everyone learn what we know if they choose,
That's right.
but not, if they don't want to choose, that's fine. But we just love to share everything we know about technology and marketing and digital stuff. That's Marion's specialty. She's so good at it. It's amazing.
Well, it's because I love it. I love it so much. So, the Work From Home show has had many, 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 many episodes. So, if you want a job but working from home, I want you to go back to our YouTube channel and look down for the last year or so. We've got many, many, many opportunities for you to be able to get a real job working from home. And when I say working from home, I literally mean working from anywhere that you have internet. Now, some companies are very strict, especially in the financial arena or banking, anything to do with banking, financial, insurance. They might have some restrictions where you have to be at a certain location, but that's very few and far between. What we're talking about right now is not working for anyone but yourself, creating your own thing. That doesn't mean that you can't have a side hustle working for the man, but we
Yeah,
really want you to work toward having your own thing, calling the shots.
yes. And that's what we love. The word entrepreneur just kind of rolls off of the tongue. I just love that word. And being an entrepreneur is absolutely fun. And because you can create whatever you choose and you can find a niche that you love. And who knows, it may be you may be the only one in that niche and you've got it all to yourself. And I don't know that there's very many silver Cinderellas out there, but I know there's a couple, but they don't do what I do.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, okay, let's talk about that. Competition. It's not a thing, okay? Because she's saying the exact truth you need to hear. It's you that they want, not the product or service that you offer. It's you. They want to work with you,
that's it. And if you make
unless
it,
you're Nike or
yeah,
Coca-Cola.
yeah, well, yeah. But if you make it around your personality, that's what people want to know. Who are you? And I know I've been doing a very poor job of letting people know who I am because I'm kind of private. I'm not one to say, hey, I got this. I went to the lunch and here's my food. I mean, I don't do all that stuff. But I'm learning now that I have stories that you may want to hear about my father and this place that I live on. That's what my friend told me this morning. You've got stories. You've got to share that with your viewers. And I never thought, it's just a story to me. I've told it 100 times, but I never dreamed that you guys out there want to hear it too. So I'll be doing a better job of letting you know who is Lady Lou.
Good. And we also want to hear who you are out there that are watching or listening to this. We really want to know. Everyone has a story, everyone has something they want to share. And a lot of people hide their voice, just like Lady Lou said. They hide behind something, not necessarily on purpose. Just, you know, I hear a lot of people say, well, who would want to hear my story? Who would want to, I don't have anything to give. Well, I beg to differ. And that's where I think Lady Lou can really help people. So her story, and she's told this before, but every time she tells it, it's just a little differently. I'd like for her to go into that now and tell you why and how she got to where she is today. And then I'd like to show you some of the things that she's been creating.
Oh,
Lady Lou, tell us where you are right now and where you plan to go.
well, right now I have recreated myself from the baby boomer babe to the silver Cinderella. And as I've mentioned, silver is the chic word for old. So I am the old Cinderella. The senior Cinderella, maybe would be a better way to say it, because nobody wants to think they're old. But I don't think old. I don't act old. Hopefully, I don't look as old as I am. But it's a thing in the mind. It's all a mindset, and age is a number. It doesn't mean anything if you don't let it be a number and be a thing that stops you from doing anything. But I was at a dead end back when I was 44, when my husband died. I had no clue who Louise was. And I had to recreate myself. And it just happened over the years. It became that I became the queen of networking in Houston because I loved networking. And then I became the lady farmer because I moved out here to the country where my folks used to live when they were alive. And I mean, then I became the baby boomer babe, and now I'm the silver Cinderella. There's no end to it. Who knows? When I'm 80, maybe I'll be somebody else. Who knows? But you can recreate yourself. You can be who. Remember when we were young, your parents used to say, you can be anything you want to be. I remember my parents telling me that. And it didn't mean anything back then. Okay, I'm just 10. I don't even know what I want. But one of my big secrets, and I put that in my website, one of my big secrets is in the second grade, I just knew I wanted to be an actress. I mean, in the second grade, I knew that. And I've never become an actress, but I'm in front of a camera right now, and I'm an actor, an actress, being on the Silver Cinderella. Maybe my dream has come true, and I didn't even know it because I am a different personality, and I can recreate or create whatever, who and what I want to be. So can you. That's the big word that so many of us are afraid of, change. I love change. I hope you do too. And I don't know, I know Marion loves it too because it brings with it a wealth of information and fun and all kinds of good things. I don't want to be in that rut. You know what they call a rut, don't you?
What's a rut?
That's a coffin with the ends kicked out. Not me. I'm not going to live in that rut. A lot of people do and don't even realize it. Same thing every day, every evening. It's the same thing every day, every evening. It drives me nuts because I am who I am, and change is my best friend. That's how it
Mm.
works.
I thought I was your best friend.
Oh, you are. You are. You are
That's funny.
right up there next to change.
Well,
Because,
we do have somebody that is saying hi in
oh,
our Facebook group.
oh, good.
Um, and I'm telling her her name is Yvonne Jones. She lives in Florida, and I've known her for years and years and years. She's a speaker, and I'm just so happy to see her. Hi, Yvonne. Would you please grant StreamYard permission to see your name? It's a thing between Facebook, and I put the link in the Facebook. Would you just click that, and that way people can see who you are? So I'm just going to see. It's just a gray man here, unless you give it permission. But she's saying, hi, Marion. Great to see you and hear you and Lady Lou. So, hi.
Hi. So glad
Oh,
to know you.
I knew you would love her, Lady Lou. You would love her. She's a fantastic lady. So I haven't seen her in a long time. It's been way too long. And she lives so far away. I guess she's going to have to make a trip to Texas, huh?
Sure. That would be lovely. And you could maybe go to Florida. That would be fun too. Yeah,
Used to live in Florida, if you can believe that.
that's right. You did.
Uh-huh. Many years. Many, many, many years.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were telling us a story, and I want you to continue with that story because I think
Well,
it's important. People need to hear what you have to say.
well, the story, I shortened it very briefly, but not knowing who I was after my husband died was HELL. I'm sorry to say it, that it just was because I'm a people person. And I hibernated for 12 full months after he died. And I didn't know what to do. I was just up a creek. And it happens to a lot of women. They fall apart when their man is gone. And all of a sudden, I was alone. Didn't know what to do. What next? I didn't work at that point, and because I was taking care of my husband while he was ill, and I didn't really want to go back to work. Didn't know what I wanted to do because I'd been in sales for 25 years. I didn't want to go back. And that's when I found a networking meeting, and the woman who was the speaker did not really speak on the books she had written. One was The Woman's Selling Game and Why or When Smart People Fail, Carol Hyatt. And she spoke about women getting out of their nightgown. She was speaking directly to me. I had just spent 12 full months in my nightgown. And I know a lot of women do that because there's no reason to get dressed anymore. You're not going anywhere. Nobody's coming over. You're just there by yourself. Who cares whether you get dressed or not? It was HELL. I have,
I'm sorry to laugh. It's not funny because if you're going through it, but the way you're painting this picture, I could see you. And okay, I'm going to interrupt you for just a minute and say Yvonne is in Jamaica at her other home.
oh,
Oh
how
my
fun.
God!
How
Oh,
fun.
how
Oh,
fun! Yes, now there I'd like to go and visit you in Jamaica. Yes,
I'll
I
go with
would. Okay, all right, we're going to come
you.
visit you.
We'll
That's
make a
great.
trip. Oh, that's lovely. Thank
And as far as I know, she's been working from home for as long as I've known her. And tell me if that's not true, Yvonne. I do remember that. Um, I just think it's so awesome as you paint this picture, Lady Lou, of what you went through. Because even if somebody's story is not exactly like yours, they can see the similarities or they can see the possibilities because you made it happen.
I did.
You were able to take your robe off and your slippers and to actually do something. So continue on, please.
Well, I don't know exactly where to start again, but the fact that this lady was speaking to me about the nightgown bit, it spurred me on. I thought, I know she's speaking to me. And I had already had a conversation with God. I don't know if anybody else talks to God like I do, but I just flat out told him that I'm miserable. I can either die and I'm not sick, or I can get my life back. But I didn't know how to do that or where to turn, or because I didn't have any friends at that point after a year hiding away. And he answered my prayer, frankly, about 2 weeks after that when I saw the little notice in the newspaper about this networking group. And once I found networking, I took to it like a duck to water and loved it and became the queen of networking
You did.
because it's just what I was led to do. Let's face it. I didn't know how to do it. And if you ask, you will receive. We know that. But don't beg. That's one of those things God doesn't want to hear us beg. He just wants you to be grateful for what you've already got. And if there's something you desire, then mention it because you can have anything you choose and you can have more of it. That's something I learned from Joe Vitale. He says, I have plenty, but I want more. And it's okay to want more. And I did. I wanted a life again. And I made so many friends. I have such dear friends now through my networking. And my whole life just perked up. I had fun. I went places. I did things that I'd never done
We
before.
used to have ladies' parties.
Yes. We loved those. We got together usually on New Year's Day because all the guys were watching football or something. What did you guys say?
She says that's true. So many women went through exactly what Lady Lou went through after the death of their spouse, and they still are going through it. And
That's
that's one of the things that Lady Lou wants to do is to help people, help women, especially. I know that there's men out there too that this would fit their story. She wants to help them get out of their slippers. Shall we show them your new slippers?
I'd love to. Yeah. And Marion made this for me. She's one of my mentors and one of my go to people because she can do anything digitally. Show that cute thing. This is the little logo she built for me.
Okay. Yes. Woohoo!
Isn't that
Silver.
adorable? Silver slippers instead of well, I guess that's what Cinderella called them. Hers were high heels. But for silver people, we have to wear flat shoes.
Yeah, so she said, I want silver and I want slippers, because that's exactly what she was in. She was in her slippers and she wanted to come out of her slippers. So she's silver means, the silver hair and just instead of Cinderella wearing high heels and sparkly, oh man, those hurt your feet. We're going to wear something very comfortable. Yes,
That
yes,
right. We want to be comfy. So
yeah.
Marion just put it together for me. And I mean, it was almost instantly. She knew where to go to find all the pictures and just popped it in there. I loved it. So it worked out beautifully. And we've already got it on my social media. The Facebook page is Silver Cinderella hyphen senior lifestyles. I'd love for you to come and join our group.
Yes,
And
I'm going to put it up on the screen here, but before I do, um, we've got another comment. Let's see what this is. Yvonne says, "Oh, that's adorable. Way to go." Yeah, I thought so too. I thought it was really adorable.
it is. It's just terrific. Oh, and you want to show the artwork that
I
we had?
do, but
Oh, I just love
before I
this.
do, I want to share where people can go and connect with you until your website's finished. Now we are in the process of creating her website, and it's going to be just as cute as can be, and you'll be able to connect with her. And it should be done in the next couple of days. We're just putting the final touches on it. And I want you to be able to go to her Facebook group. So it's facebook.com/groups/Silver Cinderella. So
Yeah.
facebook.com/groups/Silver Cinderella. All right, now let's show the backdrop that you see the backdrop behind Lady Lou right now. That's the woods. Okay. Well, she's had that for years now, and she'd like to change it. So her other mentor, you want to talk to us about her, and we'll show you what she helped you create.
Oh, yes. And may I mention her name, Marion?
Oh yes, please do.
Well, her name is Dawn Fobbs. She lives in Katy, Texas, and she is. There's that photograph or the picture. This is going to go on the backdrop for me instead of the woods back here, and it'll
Uh-huh.
go on T-shirts and mugs and my social media. I am so excited about this. Dawn
Me
found this
too.
artist and had them do this for me. Don't you just love it?
Yes,
It's
yes, I do.
whimsical and it's clever, and Marion will put the little silver slippers on it at
I
some
sure will.
we haven't figured out where it'll go yet, but that's going to be splashed everywhere. I see me wearing a t-shirt with that on there, and we're going to have more fun. But Dawn teaches people how to do podcasts. This is part of her entrepreneurial services. She does so much more, but I hired her to teach me to do podcasts. And I have to tell you, it's a lot of information because she has is in her second successful podcast right now. She I don't remember if she sold her first one or not, but she monetizes things. Remember that word? Monetize. That way you make money with your podcast show and you get sponsors, you get products to review. There's all kinds of ways to monetize it. And YouTube, if anybody's out there, I would love for you to go to my YouTube channel, Silver Cinderella, and subscribe. This will help me so much. And it's free for you to do. And just go over there and hit that subscribe button. That I need 1,000 subscribers because then I can start monetizing YouTube. A lot of people don't know that. But there's so many ways to monetize a podcast. And if you're looking to start a podcast out there, somebody out there, I know you're listening and you're going to say, "Well, gosh, I could do a podcast." Yes, I will contact me through my website that we're going to give you here in a minute. There's a contact me page. I will send you to Dawn. I'll give you her contact information so you can talk to her about teaching you how to do the podcast because you want to do it right. There's a lot of legal stuff that I never dreamed of. I thought you need to do that. This, I mean, she knows what to do and what not to do, and she keeps you out of hot water. And you have to do that in the digital realm nowadays because you want to stay safe and you don't want to get crosswise with the powers that be and the IRS and all that crazy stuff. So she knows how to do all this and she teaches it. I had a long lesson, a 2 hour lesson with her this morning, and talk about notes. And I even recorded it. And oh my gosh, there is so much to learn and you can learn it if you're halfway decent with your cell phone especially. But she had me buy an iPad. Louise has got an iPad. I've never had a cell phone, much less an iPad, and I'm now learning to use an iPad. It's there for you, and an iPad's going to make it easier, 10 times easier than using a PC, which I would prefer to use the PC because I got this big screen, and the other screen's about a 12.9 inch. It's a little bit,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I can see enough of it so that I know what I'm doing, and it is so much easier with the technology on an iPad. So just know that Dawn can teach you and would love to teach you. She's always looking for nice clients, and you got to be nice. That's one of Marion's saying. She only takes nice clients, right? So that's,
yeah.
and I will be happy to send you Dawn's contact information, or send you her your information. You just need to talk with her. She'll talk with you about creating your podcast. And believe me, there is money to be made with a podcast.
One of the things that I love about mailbox money, I'm calling it mailbox money. It used to be that people would put checks in our mailboxes as we create income online, and now it's all direct deposited. So it's even easier now. You don't even have to go down to the bank. You can just open up your bank account and see all the money that's coming in. There's a lot of different ways to create an income online, and that's really what we're all about here. We're wanting you to know that you can create uh, the the life that you want to live. Like you have small children or you have grandchildren. you have a family that you'd like to spend some time with. And let's face it, they're starting school at different times. They're on vacation different times. There's so many different things that are happening to us all right now. And one of the great things about working from home is, especially when you are the boss, it's the way that you can control your time. So if you know you have to be somewhere today because your children or your spouse or your parents, somebody's sick or you're taking care of somebody or you have to go grocery shopping, you can do it on your own time,
Yes. Yes.
and you can work late if you need to that night, when the kids are asleep or whatever. You make the rules. I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but a lot of people are still stuck in the job, okay? And I don't want you to stay there. I want you to contact Lady Lou. She's going to help you get out of your slippers and just get right back into it, but on your own terms. So she's
Yeah.
going to have coaching and she's going to have training. She's going to be able to help you move through getting out of the slippers and the house coat.
Yes. And the last page of my new website has not been put up. It will be put up tomorrow morning. And that tells you all the services that I'll have to offer right now. There may be more to come, but these are the ones that I have chosen for now. And a
Good.
lot of consulting and helping you find what it is you want to be. Remember when we used to say, hey, I wish I knew what I was going to be when I grew up?
Yeah.
I've said this. That's one of those secrets. Louise has said that many times in her senior years. What am I going to be when I grow up? Well, now I'm Silver Cinderella. So you can recreate at any age, any place, any time. Just know that you're not too old. You're not too thin. You're not too fat. You're not too anything. You are who you are, and you've got personality, you've got style, you've got things to share, and we want you to do that. So come see my website. It's silvercinderella.com.
Excellent. Thanks for joining us today. We had a blast. We want you to know that we're here for you. If you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, we want to hear it. And until next time,
Yes, we love you.
we love you and we want to say, Yippee! Have a good day.
Bye.
Oh, wait, before we go, somebody just made a comment right before. Hey.
Wait. One more minute.
Oh,
So,
ha ha ha. Yes, love the silver Cinderella title, Lady Lou.
thank you, whoever you are.
That's Yvonne again.
Oh, that's Yvonne. Well, thank you, Yvonne. Nice to meet you.
Bye for now.
Bye.